Hello again everyone and welcome back to The Witcher 3. We are back here just outside of the Order of the Flaming Rose lab. What's on the Order of the Flaming Rose? It's the Fallen Knights. It's the Fallen Knights of the Order of the Flaming Rose. You know what I mean. And yeah, we did find the guy who killed Clivet for the woman here. And we have managed to disband this little drug operation that the Knights were running. I think, like I said in the last episode, I'm doing some really weird parkouring here as well, by the way. It's just utterly bizarre. Hang on, where am I going to receive my reward here? Oh my god, all the way back in Oxenfurt. I feel like I might as well go and do these two quests as well. Not the herbalist one. Well, I could do that, couldn't I? Yeah, if I go and find this rune, right? And if I just remind myself of what the rune right is. So you can tell experienced Witcher by the way examines a notice board. To the novice eye, these weathered planks contain nothing but clumsily scrawled messages touching on matters thoroughly mundane. Trifling announcements, offers of sale or purchase, lewd rhymes, etc., and ad nauseum. A Witcher with years under his belt, however, will search the dross carefully, knowing that it often hides a jewel. A Witcher contract, for example, or as in this particular case, information about mysterious rune right from a far-off land. Is this from off here by any chance? Sale, most likely. Right, so let's go east. First things first. Let's go. Let's check out this undiscovered location that we can see on the map, and then we'll sort of work our way south from there. I think we will sort of work our way back to Oxenfurt eventually, so we can sort of tidy up everything in one go. I think. Although maybe I am sort of starving myself off of XP for no reason by doing it this way, I'm not sure. But it is what it is. Also, I'm fighting some pretty strong wolves, it's got to be said. Yeah, I'm not having the best time against these guys. There's one warg as well. Ooh, right. As I was. Right, I don't really want to fight a bunch of Fallen Knights with the amount of health that I have. So let me just... I'll take a Thunderbolt. I'm going to weave my way back around to the archers. So I can take those out and stop them firing. Just dodge around them. Take out the other archer. Not get smacked by the halberdier. That's not what I want at all. Oh my god, those guys were aggressive, were they not? They charged him like no tomorrow. He's just on fire right now, so he's having time of his life. Oh my god. Fucking bastards. Oh, I am struggling here. I am really struggling. Not really sure that a dimeritium bomb is going to make much of a difference to these guys, to be fair, but I thought I might as well try. I do not like those guys. Honestly, I don't like the halberdiers at all. Because they don't stagger. Like, when you hit them, they just don't stagger at all. Right, that Fallen Knight's in trouble. That Fallen Knight's in big trouble. He's in big trouble. Parry. Nice. That was tough, but we got him. Peter's log. Who's Peter? That makes 3 days we've been stationed here in Dead White Wood. It is a gravely important mission. That's what the commander told us. We only send the best of the best to Dead White Wood. Those were his words. I'm damn proud. Strange enough, there ain't many trees around and not a corpse to be seen. Maybe the master's information was out of date and the peasants have felled the whole wood. Thomas says it's because we went the wrong way, but he can't read nor write, so I'm not about to trust him. I'm going out to scout around a bit myself after dinner today. I wanted to draw up a map of these lands because the commander didn't give us one. When I get back to the main headquarters, I'll write everything all nice up and proper. Yeah, I think that you guys got sent for a bit of a goose chase here. To be honest with you, I don't think the best of the best get sent to this place at all. Right, some nice bits and pieces there. A Tavarog runestone. Don't think I'm aware. I don't think I know that one. What the hell is a Tavarog runestone? I've heard of a Svarog one, but not a Tavarog one. Right, okay, we'll go south from here now. Once we get Rochigal on the go. Right through this horrible swamp to get there as well. Right, are we... Oh, hidden treasure, okay. Are we dealing with more enemies here, or...? Well, we're at Brunich anyway. Okay. Pastoral Diary, Father Gledfrid, and a Crypt Key. Okay. Journal is covered in blood, heavily damaged, only last page can be made out. My wanderings for the fire's glory next took me to preach to Brunich, or Brunwich, the village curled round the lake. And lo and behold, what did the most holy flames illuminate for me there? Hive of hardened heathens, too lost in sin to lift a cursed finger to care for the hearth of the eternal fire. Filled with divine wrath, I asked them, why is your chapel in such a sorry state? Why is your cemetery all covered in weeds? Their response, ghosts, curses fallen upon hallowed ground. They blame it on the alderman's wife, say she went mad from riches and illegible fragments, and ever since that tragedy, chapels laying in ruins with no one daring to go near. So the task falls on me to guide these foolish lost sheep back onto the righteous path and away from the rubbish they believe. I intend to enter the chapel alone, armed only with the torch of the eternal fire to light my path and see just what lurks within. Right.
Storm, damn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that didn't go well for him. It appears that we have some race.
I like that silver.
Oh my lord. Right, luckily they don't do as much damage as your soldiers, really. Yeah. So as long as you don't get full on like comboed by them, it's not too bad. I don't think. Right, so let's slowly make our way towards the chapel. Just out of curiosity, what would happen if I were to light all the candles around this pool? Would anything happen? It looks rather ceremonial, so I'm just saying. What curious if anything did happen. Doesn't look like it, so I'm gonna go no, which is fine. Don't mind that. Front door does open. It's good to know. Guessing we just have to go straight into the chapel and just roll with it, I guess. Beliefs of Skellige Druids. Okay, the disciples of the Isle's local pantheon are not the sole spiritual devotees in Skellige. For some druids, also called the archipelago home. Yeah, this is no cause for conflict, for Frey's adherents in the druid circle coexist and treat each other with great respect. What welds these two faiths together? A common worship of the divinity found in the earth, fertility, love and birth. To the druids, men form a part of nature and should treat the world around them with the utmost respect. They hold that since nature gave life, our most precious gift to humans and the other civilized races, yet they should live in harmony with her, yielding their will to hers. Druids are seen as wise men and priests and are held in high esteem by society. They act as spiritual guides, herbalists, and alchemists. Skelligers seek their counsel in times of trouble, summon them when ill, and ask them to settle thorny conflicts. Like their continental brethren, the Druids of Skellige have a circle, an area set aside in their holy grove where they assemble, meditate, and study sacred tomes. Many Druids are capable of wielding magic. Yeah, I have seen said magic. I remember old Ermion. He was a powerful man. We appear to have spawned a ancient mother spirit. I'm guessing. So this was the one who did something in madness. I'm guessing she may have killed herself. I'm not certain. That's probably what I'm getting out of this. Luckily, we are smashing her to pieces. Kind of. Right, we do need another Yrden down there. Come on, come in here. Come in here. Come on. I got you. You. Come on. Now I've got you. Now you're dead. Probably. How are you not dead? You were living a charmed existence there. Right, that's the cursed mother dealt with anyway, so hopefully we should have no more problems with her, I hope. Got a couple of nice rings to sell on. I mean, I am grave robbing here, I know that's just a disgusting offence, but... what's my inventory like? We're probably going to need to start selling some stuff on soon. Right, so this must have been the... hidden treasure, I guess. Edbert's farewell note. Right, I've not left not a blooming thing. All I can do now is pass on my family's tale of horror and war, and then pass on myself soon as I've written all up in this letter. Seems a faded dream now, but there were a time when we were happy. My beautiful wife, Onesta, and myself, we were married in high style, with a fitting feast, and a year later our dear Nilfgaardian was born. Folk praised the wean's beauty, said she was the spitting image of her mum. Onesta would get all cross when they talk like that, but I paid it no heed at the time. Soon enough of our family grew. First Matilda, then Ethel came into the world, both fair as angels. But Onesta, well, I'll never forget the eve she sat there, combing her long chestnut hair, while the girls cried and cried. I said to her, love, I reckon the lasses are hungry. That's when she lashed out at me for the first time, said they'd no right to be hungry, they'd stolen her beauty and her youth. That should be more than enough to feed on. Ooh, I should have known it then. I should have guessed madness had burrowed into my love's head, and every compliment paid to her lass's beauty made it burrow ever deeper. Year by year, the young'uns grew taller and more lovely, but time's not so kind to the old. On Onesta wasn't spared its cruelty, which took her skin spring and its sheen of youth. One night I was awoken by a startling moon, which lit all the world in an eerie glow. I looked around the hut and saw it was empty. I ran out the door and followed a set of bare footprints leading to the cemetery by the chapel. Saying that, my heart jumped into my throat. I found them, all three, lying around the fountain. Were I not been their father, I'd never have recognised them. Deep gashes mutilated their fair faces, strips of skin and hunks of flesh were strewn all about. As I stood beholding this butchery, I had the feeling someone was watching me, and I weren't mistaken. Onesta stood there on a stool by a lone tree. She had a rope draped around her neck like some demonic necklace. They took it from me, all of it, all I had, all I cherished, she said. Then she jumped. She's dead. My Onesta, my 3 daughters, dead as well. I'll soon join them. I've taken all I have and gave it to the gods. Perhaps they'll forgive me and my beloved Onesta. Oh, that's a horrible story. Oh, I did not need to read that. Oh my god. Literally, oh well, the storm's passed at least. Now that the cursed mother's dead. Oh Jesus! So a woman got driven to madness purely because, well, pretty much purely because of the fact that people were praising her daughters because they thought that, yeah, they thought that they thought her daughters were beautiful, and she thought that they were stealing everything from her, and she killed all 3 of them. That is horrendous, and to think that that was just in there, right next to this quite mellow and quite serene village, it looks like. Now we've got a new map marker there. It's like a book, so this must be something new that's been introduced.
Stranger, greetings. Might you be interested in a moment of chat?
Well, this is the Ophiri merchant, I'm guessing. The rune wright's in there as well, so happy days.
You're a long way from Ophir.
A long way, and with dangers fraught. But in our homeland, they say, in risk there is honor.
Got a ring to it. Not true in my experience, though. Faced plenty of risks. Honor, not so much.
Because risk issues from intent. Important is this intent. The long passage I brave to admire the unknown and bring glory to myself and my liege. The world we must explore, virgin lands discover, new knowledge garner among our brothers than to spread. For is there in life a beauty greater than to admire the new, to stand in awe of the never-ending creation of the world?
That mean I've landed in a camp of explorers and philosophers?
Indeed, your customs we come to observe, knowledge to exchange, and goods, naturally, to trade.
Is this voice actor the same guy who voices a bunch of the Khajiits in Skyrim? He sounds exactly the same. If it isn't, I'm shocked, but if it is, fair play. Okay, are you willing to tell me about your homeland?
Your homeland. Be glad to hear some tales about it if you've got the time.
If time you have. For of my home I could speak until your ears withered, and your legs failed you. What here they call Ophir, in truth, is many diverse polities and peoples. A land it is of vast steppes, mountains forbidding, lakes clear as crystal, and wild lands untouched. A land of fallen empires, kingdoms at their peak, and tribes that know no monarchs, yet remember in myth a time when the world was young.
You call any of these lands home?
Yes, a town with towers to make Nilfgaard weep with envy. Of philosophers, doctors, mathematicians, and mages an enclave. But about these last you should, my friend, interrogate, for one among them is he, a rune wright.
I'll make it a point to talk to him.
Well, I was going to talk to him anyway, so yeah. Well, while I'm here, let's have a look at your wares.
What did you bring from Ophir? Mind if I have a look?
So he's got a saber, he's got a tunic, a fairy blinders, and the fairy saddlebags. So they got 155 of those things. Oh my god, he's actually got Gwent cards. Francesca Finderbear and Eredin Break Glass, two leader cards. Okay. I'm not too sure which ones they are, but while I'm here, may as well sell to him the stuff that I've got. So, New Moon Armor, yep, shirt. Sell that. Thought I picked up some... Oh no, I didn't pick up the other Flaming Rose armor. That's because I died after I picked it up, because I'm a fool. I am a fool. Right, that will do me, I guess. Fine horse you've got.
Quite the mount you've got.
Ah, yes. A loyal friend I have in Babietza, and she is wiser than many a man.
Babietza, what a nice name.
Countless races we have won together.
Ooh.
So, an explorer and a jockey in one.
Are we gonna have a race
Like
here?
how small children ride, and not a gathering is by a horse race not crowned.
I'll ask him about the... Nah, actually, no. We'll have a race
Heard a lot
first.
of good things about Ophiri mares.
Why
Their
not?
Speed.
Been a while
Care
since
to
we had a race, so...
Swift as the western winds are our mounts. To prove this would be an honor. So race we must.
Okay. Before we start, let me just check those new cards that we got. So it's Francesca Finderbear. Guessing that must be the new one we got. I think it is anyway. Move agile units to whichever valid row maximizes their strength. Don't move units already in optimal row. I mean, I guess that can be useful. Yeah, sure. And the monsters one is Eredin. Passive doubles the strength of all spy cards. Affects both players. Ah, that's interesting. Yeah, I'll put that on. So if somebody uses spies on you, you can actually take strong advantage of that.
Go.
God, fucking damn it! What have I done? I've ran straight into the starting poles. I couldn't have got any worse.
Oh.
I genuinely could not have gone much worse. Oh dear God, what a horrendous start. I've given myself a lot of work to do now. Oh my God, what the hell? Put your sword away, Geralt, you madman. Well, I've got 2 monster nests on the on the map now, so seriously, Geralt, put your sword away. There is no need. Just block him off. Block him off. Block him off. Block him off. Go 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 go. Block him off, 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 block him off. Go! I'm using such cheesy tactics here, but I'm more than happy to do it as well. Alright, we're almost back at the start. I think that's the end. Come on, Roach. Come on, Roach. Come on, Roach. Come on, Roach. Hey. Well, very cheesy, but I'll take it. After the horrible start, I had to do something to make it up.
Swift as the wind. Not quite as fast as my Roach, though.
I congratulate you. A saddle for your mount, your reward. A contest to commemorate.
A fairy stock saddle, okay.
Swifter.
Thanks. Like your new gear, Roach?
Much may be said of a man by how he treats his horse. Our myths tell of a time when love brought together the skies and the steppe, and from their union was born the first mare. Weak were the creatures called men. They fell prey to countless dangers. The mare nursed them. Her milk fed them. Strong they grew, and she let them saddle her. Warriors they became, and gave fight to their foes. The myths teach us to respect our horses, noblest among all beasts.
Beautiful story. Thanks for that and the race.
Cool. Well, that was a race well won, and yeah, got ourselves a new saddle, which may or may not be good for us. I'm not too sure, but yeah. Right, I'll say farewell for now.
Go, and in the world glory, its never-ending creation be praised. Farewell.
Thank you, sir. Right, let me just check what Roach actually has equipped. So it was 155 for the saddlebags and the blinders. Saddlebags is 100, and yeah, 100 ones are better. Zerrikanian saddle is 80. What's the Ophiri one? 85. Ah, well, we'll actually put the new saddle on. We'll have to sell on everything else. Okay. On that note, guys, I'm going to end this episode here. Next episode, we'll actually tell the merchant about the writing that we need him to decipher. But until then, we shall bid you farewell for now. So thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode of The Witcher 3. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye-bye.